Bloomfield City Hall to go in a situation with George Duncan, because I've been calling and trying to get a hold of him the last 3 months now, and now the last couple of weeks I've been trying to call, and they know who I am ever since I went down to City Hall and did an audit down there, which was a good audit. They passed, but George Duncan, I don't know if he's been trying to get a hold of me, but I haven't got nothing in my Gmail and stuff like that, and I've been calling the last couple of weeks, and now they know who I am, and now they're denying me services because they know I'm auditing stuff like that, and I think they don't like me coming down there with my camera, the situation I'm thinking. And so I called again this morning, and all that happened was where they picked up the phone and just hung it right back up. So now we're gonna go down there and do another audit, and it's a fail already because they're already hanging up the phone on me without even saying nothing. They pick up the phone and then they'd hang right up without even answering it. So that's where I'm headed to now. Looks like they might have a fire. See a fire truck up on the hill over there. Yeah, this is I'm coming out of Farmington right now. Headed into Bloomfield, New Mexico. So just to inform my viewers that they're being unprofessional ever since like I said, the audit was good when I went there. When I went in and did my First Amendment audit when I first went in there. They were acting professional, and an accident or something. So we're headed to Bloomfield, New Mexico City Hall because, like I said, they know who I am. They know my phone number, and since the last time I went there, a week after I went in, I've been trying to call, and that's all they've been doing is picking up the phone and hanging right back up. Last week I called them again a couple times, and that's all they do is pick up the phone and hang it right back up. And then this morning again, how you doing, X-Cross? Welcome in, welcome in. I'm doing a First Amendment audit. I've been doing First Amendment audit around San Juan County, and it's been not too good. A lot of unprofessional government workers here, not following their policies and procedures. Like I said, the reason why I started my audit is because dispatchers, and mostly the dispatchers would not give their name, and they would say that they can only give their number and not their name. Then the other way around, they can only give their name and not their number, and which is confusing. And like I said, I called this morning, and all they did is pick up the phone and hung it right back up. So they're being unprofessional ever since I did my first audit there. I'd say it's about 10, 11 miles to Bloomfield. I've called the police station, I've called the courthouse, and You know, they don't understand what a First Amendment audit is. What part of New Mexico are you from, X-Cross? Rained pretty hard this morning, around about 7, 8 o'clock with a downpour, which we needed anyways, you know. Could use some more rain. Welcome, guys, welcome in. George Duncan is a supervisor of City Hall. And I've been trying to get a hold of him, you know. I've been trying to call. I even went down there to the First Amendment audit, left him my phone number. South of Santa Fe, okay. Between Santa Fe and Albuquerque, you're talking about. Yeah, that's why I'm going down to City Hall to let my readers know that they're being unprofessional, you know. Yeah, a lot of my videos aren't good, you know, here with auditing and, you know, this very unprofessional government workers here. I think there's these three towns, they all work together and help one another out, which is Aztec, Bloomfield, New Mexico, and Farmington, New Mexico. Welcome in, guys, welcome in. We're headed to Bloomfield, New Mexico. Bloomfield. Let's see how professional they are, because I called them this morning. Like, all they did was pick up the phone and hang right back up, because they know who I am, that I'm auditing around here, and that's unprofessional of them. And all I was trying to do is just get a hold of George Duncan, the supervisor, and have a word with him about the dispatchers, you know, not following the policies and procedures. I won't be too surprised if they call the Bloomfield police on me. Yeah, pretty much most of these government officials and a lot of these police officers from each of these towns, they don't know what a First Amendment audit is, you know. Yeah, about 3 months ago, I've been trying to get a hold of George Duncan, and nothing. So I went down there and did an audit, and same thing. I asked, like I said, they were nice and they were being professional that day. And I thought I would get a response back from George Duncan, the supervisor, about, the employees, its policies and procedures that they're supposed to be following. And this morning I called again, and right away, like I said, they know who I am, so they just picked up the phone. And I tried a few times last week, and all they did was pick up the phone and just hung right back up. Yeah, we're in between Farmington and Bloomfield right now, about halfway. But I just thought I'd update my viewers about Bloomfield City Hall and the supervisor, George Duncan, not getting back to me about, just, I wanted to sit down with him and have a word with him and let him know, that the dispatchers are being unprofessional, and now they are, they're being unprofessional, they're not following the policy procedure. They're not answering the phone. Well, they are, but they're just hanging right back up on me. All I wanted is just info about, trying to get together with George Duncan, the supervisor that oversees, I guess, the dispatchers of all these towns around here: the Bloomfield, New Mexico, Aztec, New Mexico, and Farmington, New Mexico. Yeah, a lot of my audits aren't really good, they're shows about they don't know that they're supposed to be held accountable. Now we're coming into Bloomfield here. It's a nice, quiet, small town. I used to live here back a while ago, maybe about over 10 years ago. Yeah, this way, it's a fail, the Bloomfield, New Mexico City Hall is a fail. They themselves aren't following the policies and procedures by just picking up the phone and hanging up on me, which they did this morning. That's why I asked if George Duncan is trying to get a hold of me and why they're hanging up the phone on me. Thank you, Benjamin. Appreciate it. Appreciate the strong support also. Appreciate it. You just joined in. I'm telling my viewers that I've been trying to get a hold of George Duncan, the supervisor, I think here of the City Hall, and I think he oversees dispatchers too that are very unprofessional at being public servants. Let's see what they say. I'm gonna ask them why they're not answering the phone when I'm trying to get a hold of them, which is their policy and procedure is to answer the phone and assist the public. Yeah, my car makes a lot of noise taking the beating from the reservation road, so that's why. Okay, let's see what they say. I wanted to sit down and a word with George Duncan, the supervisor, about the dispatchers. Yeah, exactly, Benjamin. Okay, this is City Hall here. Looks like last time this tent wasn't here. This is after I did my audit. Looks like they put up a. Good morning.
Can I help you?
Yes, I called down here this morning, and I called last week a couple times, and I've been trying to get a hold of George Duncan, and it seems like you guys know who I am, and you guys just pick up the phone and hang up the phone. I'm doing a First Amendment audit. I'm gathering public information for public interest.
So you need to speak to George Duncan?
Is he around right now?
Let me see. Hold on just a moment.
The lady's hiding way over here in this corner.
He is not.
Okay.
Part of his office is closed, so he's actually out right now.
Okay. Does he know that I've been trying to get a hold of him?
We have been passing on messages. I believe he did try to call you back a couple of times, wasn't able to, and then I did give him your email address as well.
Okay. You guys know my phone number, right?
Yes, sir, I believe I have it.
You guys know what your policies and procedures are?
We sure do.
Why'd you guys deny me services the last week and this morning? You guys know my phone number, and all you guys did is pick up the phone and.
Sir, but I have it down on the messages that I've given to Mr. Duncan.
Oh no, I'm talking about calling here this morning. And last week I called a couple times, and all you guys did was pick up the phone. You guys know my phone number, and you knew who I was, and you guys just hung right back up.
Sir, I'm not sure who answered the phone. I can't tell you, but I have answered the phone every time that you called.
Oh
so
no.
I'm not sure who.
I called this morning.
I was gone for a little while, so whoever's around usually picks up the phone. We all kind of try to. We're super short staffed, so everyone kind of tries to. We all help each other out.
I said you guys put this tent up after the first audit, and it seems like you guys are getting a little offended about my auditing around here. And you're hiding right there behind a wall. You're a public worker, man. You should be.
I'm not hiding, sir. I just don't want to be on your camera, but I'm very happy to answer any questions you have.
Yeah, you don't have no privacy in public, man, especially when you have to deal with the public.
Well, Mr. Duncan's not here, sir, but I let him know that you stopped by, and you have a good day.
May I get your name, please, again? Hello? Yeah, I told you guys. It's a fail for this office. All these ladies are running to the back, see? They all went to the back, closing the doors. Very unprofessional. They see me with my camera now. This is Bloomfield City Hall, New Mexico. Yeah, they were all sitting here a minute ago when I was conversating over there. Then when you see me with my camera coming this direction, they all scattered into the back and closed the door. Wish they can create their own privacy, you know. It'd be more professional if they come up and say hi. So what do you guys think? You know, it's a fail, right? Like I said, a lot of these employees here in San Juan County are exactly the same personality, and they don't understand that they're supposed to serve the public. So this is a big fail for here's the Gettysburg Address. And it's funny, they got this here and they don't understand, you know, this is what they have right in front of their building. Exactly, you know. The first audit I thought they were going to understand. I thought they understood, you know. But, and it says right here, as you guys can see, it's inscribed in the rock right here. They don't even understand this here. All the San Juan County public servants don't understand the Bill of Rights. Rick Ferrari, thanks for joining in. No, I bet you have, I bet you have. Yeah, what San Juan is, I think it's terrible, all these government workers, they don't understand the First Amendment. And they say they're taking training, but I think they're not being truthful about telling me that they're taking the First Amendment training about the First Amendment audits and stuff like that. This is the fire department. But yeah, major fail, All right, guys, I was headed to work, but when I called here, I thought I'd inform you guys about the unprofessional work you guys are doing here in Bloomfield, New Mexico. This is Bloomfield, New Mexico City Hall. Yeah, like I said, I've been trying to get a hold of George Duncan, and I don't know why I keep on thinking about the basketball player. And last couple of weeks I call and they just pick up the phone and hang right up. And like I said this morning, I called again and the same thing. They picked up the phone and just hung right back up. It's like denial of services to the public. They don't understand that the public employees are supposed to serve the public and assist the public. All right, guys, I better get to work, and I'm gonna end my live here. Thanks for all you guys tuning into my live, and I appreciate it. See you guys on the next one.